A judge who was said to have died of a heart attack while overseeing a corruption trial involving the president's chief of staff in the Democratic Republic of Congo actually died of stab wounds to the head, the DRC's justice minister has revealed.
Here's a summary of the article.
A judge who was said to have died of a heart attack while overseeing a corruption trial involving the president's chief of staff in the Democratic Republic of Congo actually died of stab wounds to the head, the justice minister has revealed. In May, police said Judge Raphael Yanyi had died of a heart attack. He had been presiding over the trial for corruption of Vital Kamerhe. An autopsy has since shown he died a violent death, due to the blows of sharp points or knife-like objects, which were thrust into his head, Justice Minister Celestin Tunda Ya Kasende told Reuters news agency on Tuesday. Yanyi's body also showed signs of toxic substances in non-lethal doses, the Justice Ministry said. His supporters believe the trial is politically motivated, aimed at stopping him from running for president in the future. The trial continued with a replacement judge after Yanyi's death.
This post received a score of 71,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Since all you fuckers just wanna make jokes. The murder judge was the one presiding over the case described below. His supporters believe the trial is politically motivated, aimed at stopping him from running for president in the future. Mr. Kamerhe is the most high-profile politician to have faced such charges in the country. The trial continued with a replacement judge after Yanyi's death.
Did the judge determine he was not guilty? Or is the trial still going?
Still going.
Thanks, so hopefully they didn't whack this judge and replace him with a puppet. Well, you can be sure they didn't whack him for nothing.
It's incredibly unlikely that the murder was random, and was likely an assassination by a group that suspected he would rule in a direction they didn't want. Odds are good that the next judge to preside will rule in the direction they want, either because they had the power to put him in place, or because he'd be scared of being stabbed otherwise.
New judge. Nope, no corruption here.
Sounds like Malaysia.
Sounds like almost every other country in the world. The world is doomed.
When the superpowers don't even have their shit in order, nobody will.
I wonder how many people know that just a few decades ago the Democratic Republic of Congo used to be called Zaire, where a U.S.-supported mass murdering kleptomaniac named Mobutu Sese Seko slaughtered hundreds of thousands of his own people while selling his nation's resources to the Western corporate investor class, and where Patrice Lumumba, a nationalist reformer trying to get justice for his people, was assassinated by the CIA.
When I hear about DRC, I always think of Lumumba first.
I must be the only uncultured swine who thinks Detroit Rock City or Deers remember clowns.
Jesus Christ.
Stab wounds to the head. What the fuck?
How do you confuse that with a heart attack?
Corruption.
The world needs to out pressure on Dr. Congo over this and protect that justice minister. Chief of staff should probably be arrested for murder.
The world is currently dealing with a global pandemic, historic civil unrest, and what could end up being a massive financial crisis. I get the feeling that a dead judge in a Central African country with a long history of corruption isn't going to be real high on anyone's priority list. I'm genuinely shocked this even made the news at all. Edit, a word. An entire race is being harvested for organs, repurposed as fertilizer and food for the remaining ones in concentration camps. The Uyghur Chinese have had no global solidarity. If a Holocaust going on currently isn't enough to do anything, then what will be?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.